Friday night. Thank fuck it's Friday. That's all I can say because this week's been a bastard. I'm nearly speaking with Jen there, like, wee Irish accent there, wee twins. So tonight, yous are all wondering, what's Lois's big secret? Well, it's not really a big secret. It's Bry's birthday bash. So Bry's got a birthday bash, so he was shocked to see Nettie. It was, what's Nettie doing here? None of your business.
I thought she was going to propose. We're going to have to do a quick one.
So tonight, guys, we have joined me the lovely Nettie. We are joined by my Irish demon, Jen, and the lovely Neil Story.
Hello.
So it's going to be a riot here night. So how is everybody?
Good.
Oh, good.
Building.
I'll introduce Ian. And we're joined by the lovely Ian, too. Innit?
Oh.
Wow, yeah.
I heard a bang upstairs. I'm a little bit worried.
I'm going to go and sort that out.
Okay, because I heard a bang upstairs.
Backing them out.
We don't know what that
No
bang was.
problem. We'll go happy birthday to you.
Oh.
Happy birthday to you. I could sing it in Irish, but I can't sing in Irish because I don't know the language.
Have you got guests? Then? Is that what it is upstairs? You know.
my daughter's up. Bang, and I'm thinking like, why now? Why now?
I thought Lois had teleported herself to your house.
Don't tell her. I'll keep myself up there quietly.
What are you? One of the missing Roman?
So, one will give Bri a good happy birthday song. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Bri. Happy birthday to you.
Hip hip hooray!
Hip hip hooray! So tonight, we're just going to be doing rabbit holes, and it's going to probably get rowdy, and it's going to be full of mischief. So strong viewers discretion advised tonight. No snowflakes. Not tonight.
Or any other day.
Or any other day. So, Bri, how was your birthday?
Quiet, because I was just getting ready to go out and enjoy myself at my Jaguar, you know, and council turned up, didn't they? To plaster me ceiling. I didn't get to do that, and then they came back again this morning, so I couldn't go out again. So I was going to go out tonight, but then I thought, oh no, I've got to do. So I'm going out tomorrow. I'm going to get extra, a little bit inebriated tomorrow.
Really?
Oh, are you and Nettie on the tiles?
Now she's got Monk on this weekend. She reckons she's poorly, so she's not bothered. And I still ain't got
Oh, bloody hell.
I still ain't got my card. No cards.
Don't you dare! I've been you hack arrived.
All this, I love you, and all that rubbish. Yeah.
Awesome. Hey, Irene. Hey, William.
Evening, guys.
Keeps going down.
I feel like a bit like a spare part tonight because we've got Mr. and Mrs. to the side of me. We've got Mr. and Mrs. below me, and well, me and Ian are just enemies.
Thank you.
Hey, that is me.
It's Rita.
So we're Stephen.
Oh, and my other half's in a bath, so I'm just playing gooseberry, so fuck you all. Hey, Rita.
Hey, Rita.
So, who wants to put us down a rabbit hole? Any rabbit hole?
Tonight Show is about the rabbit. Going down. Tell Neil, because Neil was away, what Tonight Show is about.
Is it a rabbit hole?
Going down the rabbit hole.
Whose hole?
This is the first. We haven't even got past the first topic yet.
I like that. Rabbit holes, the bane of any good English lawn. That's all I can say.
Oh. Whose hole?
Whose hole?
Oh, Jesus, take the wheel. Anyway.
We're not even 6 minutes out the gate.
I'm glad it's advisory explicit content. That's all I can fucking say.
Oh.
It's late night and live. It's like Jimmy Jones does paranormal. That's all I'm saying. Or
Oh, I love it. Love it.
Every Friday we have the same. So don't worry about it.
Is it the mystery go round?
Okay, so what's the first subject about down the rabbit hole?
Oh, Bri, it's your birthday. Throw us a subject.
Oh yeah. Chuck me in it deep end.
Go for it, Brian. Go for it.
Thought here though, sexy Brian. How do you find a foxhole?
Brian, don't please don't.
How do you find a foxhole? You lift its tail. Right.
Don't ask. Oh Lord.
That's what when Bri told me to spell attic, and I was like ATTIT. And then I went, fuck.
I said lift your top up and look down it and spell attic.
Boy, he's a boy.
I would get to do that.
This one,
What? Oh my God, I swear to the Lord.
Rhea says, hi Irene, hi Bri. William says, Bug Bunny does the paranormal.
So what Bri, go ahead. What subject now do you want to go down the rabbit hole with? Let's Bri start it off.
Let's just chuck it in there then. Right, what is down the rabbit hole? Oh, it's a Templar cave, is it not?
Are we talking Knights Templar or Simon Templar the Saint?
Yeah, well, no, there's no saints on tonight's show.
Excuse me.
Right, well done. Yeah, so it's got to be Templar, isn't it? It's got to be Templar because that's what's down that rabbit hole. So, or is it? Is it a folly? Is it real?
Oh,
Ooh.
you can do this. Can you do it?
Show me a picture.
Of what?
What is the Templar Centre that we're talking about?
It's down the rabbit hole.
Oh.
In the edge of this innocuous, it's on private land now, but it used to be accessible. And it just looks like a rabbit hole. But if you squeeze down this rabbit hole, there is a whole labyrinth of tunnels, which they say is Templar. But is it? I'm not sure.
Well, what is the evidence to suggest that it is Templar?
The amount of symbols and the presence of the Templar cross.
That's pretty good. But had somebody put it there later?
It's possible. This is what I'm saying because it's all carved out of light sandstone or that type of material. So it could be folly. I mean, there is Templar settlements and what have you. I think I mentioned it. What did I say, Nettie, the other week? I bet you can't remember, can you, love? There is a particular village in the south of England that was actually Templars settled. There's not many around the world, but that is one. It's quite a prominent place as well down south.
Is it Cressing Temple you're talking about? Is it Cressing Temple that you're talking about?
No, it's an actual village, town, whatever you want to call it. It was actually founded by Templars. Probably people wouldn't realise that today. I can't remember what it is. I can't remember the name of it. But wait a minute, I'll find it. Carry on talking.
Good man.
Oh, right. William says, well, rabbits do screw often.
They do.
William?
Not.
They do.
I can see Neil's clogs going round and round with a cheeky comment.
I know.
Let it go, Neil. Let it go.
Let it flow, Neil. Will it?
Are rabbits into DIY?
Hey, Nicola.
Have they got little Dremels? Have they evolved to use the Dremel? Yeah. Well, look, it's intriguing, because many people...
actually... Sorry, on you go, my love.
Well, oh, have you got some Bucky to go with your iron brew there?
But if Mother half thought I was on Buckfast, they'd boot this house.
I don't blame him. You on Buckfast? Oh my god!
Oh Lord!
Right, yeah, it's medicinal.
What, 3 bottles?
That's regrettable.
You are optimistic. I can't even drink 2 bottles. I'm pushed after the first
Oh,
bottle.
you actually tried then?
Oh Lord! You come over to Ireland, we'll show you how to do it.
Oh,
Not with Buckfast.
no wonder Neil comes back with that.
You don't. I swear to God, like I can't even keep up. I can't keep up. I can't.
Poor man.
I have a knee.
I can't keep up, do you? I wonder what were you that's been a mugder.
I'm so looking forward to having Neil on as well. Yay!
This is the lady.
No, take him.
She's the gay burn of Irish paranormal, you know.
He's such an arse. I swear to God, he takes the piss out of my accent. And I don't even think I have an Irish accent. I don't. I don't.
Don't worry about it. Everybody takes that piss out in our accent. Those Yorkshire fellas.
I know. I love that accent. But I said angry, and I spelled the word angry, A-N-G, or why? Or. He thinks or sounds like O.
It sounds like a Tyrannosaurus Rex. Doesn't go. It goes. Hence angry, right? Angry, not angry. Nice.
Oh, he's a big troublemaker. See, this is Neil's story. You see him now, you won't see him.
What a way to go, though. She's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Lois, be careful of the iron brew. I always Hey, Bev.
Evening, Bev. Here's one for you. I don't know if I told you this last week, actually. Where did iron brew originate?
Okay, where did it come from? Where did it go? Where did it come from?
I don't know.
Gadders.
Where did it come from? Where?
Jamaica.
Jamaica.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Jamaica in Scotland.
Yeah.
I like what you did there.
Yeah. Jamaica Road in Glasgow.
There was somewhere.
It originated in Glasgow. I didn't know that myself, but yes, apparently it does.
Thanks for that, Brian.
Hey, Noreen.
Where is your rabbit hole, Brian?
In the garden.
None.
There's more reptiles in
Nettie knows where Bride's rabbit hole is.
Is it on landfills? You have to get a landfill. It's like seagulls, nappies, gas cylinders.
Yeah.
Where is it? Brian? Is it in your imagination, Brian?
No, it's not actually. It's not now.
Where is
that village is Hertfordshire. Hertford.
Hertfordshire is a county. It'll be a village in Hertfordshire. Whereabouts?
Hertford. It says here Hertford, so Hertfordshire.
Okay.
Hang on, I had it just now.
Yeah, it's above my pay grade, Ian. I'm not in the zone for this one.
In the zone.
But there's a few all around the world. The original Templars was formed by a Frenchman, and his family, his relations, Hugo de Péan. See, it's French.
Hey!
Say it again, Bri. Say it again.
Sounds like a twist, doesn't it? But I'm not honest.
Hugo, do you what?
Yeah, Hugo.
My ass. Hugo, my ass.
If you want to say it in Yorkshire, it's Cairns.
It's the village is called Baldock.
Oh,
That's the one.
Thanks, Ian. Yeah, not Baldock. Yeah. I did not know that these caves are they the caves that have got those unusual, they're like an altar drawing as well, that you can go, it's on like on the main street and you walk down underneath one of the buildings there and it's got incredible caves down there.
There you go.
Yeah, and they, it's quite credible that they look like medieval wall paintings and engravings or carvings that are down there. So what is it? Is it a secret temple? There's every chance it could be.
Wow.
Possible. We were driven underground.
They were.
To the end of the rain type of thing.
Mm.
But yeah, they were originally soldiers of fortune, and then they went back to soldiers of fortune. But they did well in the between. They did amass quite a lot of things, didn't they? I mean, they reckon that the Ark of the Covenant, they took that along with many other things.
It's guarded by the Knights Templar, and when you look at Knights Templar churches, they're often a side chapel where there is an area that has the right dimensions to hold the Ark of the Covenant.
Yeah.
So they need these, and it's all over the world. Is it Ethiopia? They've got stone churches there, where they've gone under the ground, and they've carved into stone most incredible churches. And amongst them are these. You can go up an aisle. There's it's an open church, but it's kind of the land is there, and the church is cut down below. It's absolutely. Yeah.
They did a lot of defensive work in Jerusalem like that. A lot of the subterranean work is through them. And it was carved in such a way that 10 people could hold off an army of thousands.
Yes.
Due to these little escape passages, turning corners all the time. So you couldn't get a clear shot at anybody. They were brilliant, absolutely brilliant at what they did. They were architects. The first hospitals were the Templars, the Hospitallers. They formed the first true, what you would call a hospital.
That was that no in Nottinghamshire? One of the hospitals were?
All of it will, but originally in Jerusalem.
Yeah.
Well, don't forget you've got the Order of St. John of Jerusalem, which were the knights that kind of followed that path, and they provided hospitable places for people. That's where the phrase comes from, a hospital. Yeah. So, and it's where people would be sent for treatment and for caring for those. The Templars did similar. So you had these two organizations that are working side by side, but the Templars, they were more combative. They were the protectors of some of the sacred relics of Jesus Christ, which is not only the Ark of the Covenant, but we're talking about the Holy Grail. And if you look at places in France as well, where they're believed to have held the Holy Grail, the Cup of Christ. I mean, this is Indiana Jones territory, really. You know.
Oh, I love Indiana Jones. Hey Holly, hey Sarah Louise. I love Indiana Jones, I must admit. I'm a sucker for the films.
Your fetish over Harrison Ford's got nothing to do with the Templars.
Custer's leather coat. Stephen the leather coat, you'll be all right.
I like the used one. I actually really like the used one, the Dial of Destiny. That was pretty cool. I like that film.
Which one?
Not so.
The Indiana Jones, the used one, the Dial of Destiny.
I've probably seen one of them. Don't judge me. I've probably seen one of them, but I haven't seen the rest. I don't think so. I know the big ball ran down that bloody way.
Yeah. That's the first one.
Okay, because I haven't seen the rest. I haven't seen the rest of it.
If you've not seen, The Last Crusade, you haven't lived.
Okay, I must live and watch it
It's
tonight.
got Sean Connery in it as his dad. Come on.
Oh, I seen bits of it. Probably at Christmas
They
time.
want the Holy Grail, right? The Cup of Christ. It's
Oh,
incredible. And they whip the arse of Nazis, which is what's not to like.
I'll probably, I will live it and watch it tonight.
Yeah, well, they whipped the Nazis' asses in the Dial of Destiny as well. So,
Damn right.
Yeah.
I was whipping it out.
It's filmed at Bamborough Castle in Northumberland. When I was up there and I actually saw the flags dingling down the side of the castle. And they CGI Harrison Ford to look young again. It's absolutely fantastic.
How did they do that?
By CGI.
Ooh, what CGI do I need to get it? I need to get it.
It's like a magic filter that takes away the years.
I just use Botox for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
I use Botox.
I use this for men. It's a box of dignity.
it's basically 2 elastic bands and then they spray hairspray on.
That's right. And you constantly look surprised. It's great.
I just say doctors in many areas done.
That's called a council house facelift.
No, that's sticking your head out the car window as you're going down the motorway.
Yeah.
That's the dog zone.
Oh, William has a sword with the Knights Templar on it, never been used.
That's great.
Yeah, but he knows.
Wow.
We came across that church, didn't we, Brian, with all the Templar?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got some good pictures of that.
Yes,
because often the Templar churches, they'll have a round area in them.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It's a most intriguing place if it's the one I'm thinking of. And you'd never know it to enter it. They've got all of these tunnels with these amazing carvings. No phallus, but intriguing.
Yeah.
No phallus?
No phallus.
Okay.
Whereas, if you go to Rosslyn Chapel, which is thought to be connected with the Templars, up in Scotland, which is an incredible place to go. Look outside. They've also got images of the Green Man, which is pagan in extremely. Yeah. It's a fascinating place.
The funny thing is, I'm watching Neil talking, and there he is fecking behind me, and I'm like, fuck's sake. I'm looking at Neil on camera, I'm listening to him, and I'm like, I don't have voice. I'm like, oh, Jesus.
Oh, Jesus.
He's in the house. He's in the room with me.
Well, what can I say? I knew young Neil was there, so that's why I was like, why not just invite him on while you're here? Might as well.
That's what I said during the week. And he goes, Jenny, darling, it's your night, darling. All right, geezer. Wang, wang. All right, geezer. And then he goes, Jenny, darling, it's your night. And I'm like, I'll give over. I won't even tell you what he said. So that's just, I won't even say what you said. No,
I'm not saying that.
I'm not saying that either. But I will say, I said, come on with us. I said, they'd be looking for you. Come on with us. So,
here I am.
Here he is.
He didn't actually. To be fair, the poor man didn't have a choice. I actually said, "Come on, Neil, don't hide. Come on."
you said the same, and I did say you need to pop your head
I was
in.
sitting quietly with the dogs. It was nice.
With the, how do you call it? How do I call the dogs?
I don't know. What do you call it?
How do you say in
Bunch
Irish?
of what?
Lois,
How
it's
do you
off.
say
Do you like dags?
Oh, dears, charming.
Here he says how I call dogs in an Irish accent.
Go for the dags. Do you like dags, Neil?
William says pagan extremist TA.
We know what that TF means.
Who is a pagan extremist? Is that a new type of aftershave?
Come on.
But-
what was that? We didn't give you a chance to read it.
Sorry, I'll stick it back up.
No, the other one as well. We saw that.
No, no, there's extremists in every religion.
Really?
True.
hmm
This
And
is
I'm
so
wondering-
true.
I think now down the rabbit hole tonight, I'm going to bring up a subject: religion.
Oh.
Ew. Strong fires, discretion advised. Strong viewers, discretion advised. I've not even had a fucking drink today. What the hell?
Crack on, Jen, crack on.
Religion, and I say it in some shows, not all shows, but religion is part of the paranormal because we don't see, and I'm not, like I say, discretion here said tonight. What I say is my opinion. So
Correct.
do not come to me. Not here for it. Not today, not tomorrow, not the next day. So we were in town today, and there was these two guys out this beautiful church in my town, St. Peter's Church, and they were handing out leaflets and whatnot. And I kind of knew for a second they were going to hand me something about Jesus Christ and eternity and life. So they handed me a leaflet, and I seen this cross saying eternity life, and I said to my daughter, if they hand you a leaflet, do not take it. So I seen this, and I said no. So we walked by them, and they were handing Neil a leaflet, and Neil just kind of kept his head down, kept walking on straight.
My head was up. It was like, I don't
Oh,
mind my
not
head.
down, not
I'm
down,
straight
not down,
ahead.
up, not down, up. I'm the one who's like,
No
I'm like,
messing. No leaflets.
all right, darling.
All right, darling.
All
No
right, darling.
messing. He's dead.
So they said something to Neil about living in something like eternity in heaven and whatnot. And I just turned around and said, yes, we will. It's something about heaven.
Dead
I
right.
said, yes, we will. And it's like these people, and I have to say, and this is my shit, do not put your shite in my face because we're not doing it. And each to their own with religion. We get it. We understand it. My belief, my faith is mine and only. If you put paper in my face, and I said, Neil, if you were not here, I swear to Lord Jesus, take the wheel. He's going to need it. I'm going to need it. Because I want to put that paper and put it somewhere where the sun doesn't shine.
Were you going to pull his trousers down to do it? You won't get it through.
I'd make it fit.
You're going to push it right up, big wedgie, plus paper. Let's go in some.
Anyhow,
Um,
you see. But these people and religion, and it comes to paranormal and religion, and they push it on you. But when you talk about paranormal, they don't believe in it.
Yeah, I would agree. I agree.
That's it. Huh?
There's no bigger bullshit than that. I mean, they're always talking about the Holy Ghost. They're also there.
Don't do it. And we can. I know there's one particular woman that I know, and I will not mention her name, but
Why
she's
not?
no, because I can't.
Name and shame.
No, she's not paranormal.
Yeah. This is where it happens.
Edge me on, and I might. Edge me on, and I might. No, I'm joking. I won't.
Have a drink.
No, I'm still not going to do it. But she's very Catholic, very religious. She goes to the church all the time, and she cleans the church and puts flowers into the church, and she cleans it. And her daughter-in-law is involved in the paranormal. And she goes, oh, down with that sort of thing. Down with that sort of thing. There's no paranormal. And I'm like, going to the spirit in the sky. That's where I'm going to go when I die. And I'm like, okay. Fuck. You're cleaning. And I'm going to say, and this is what I always say, us in the paranormal field, we have investigated, we have researched, we've gone to locations time and time again. We have gotten things on audio, on video, and so on that we can say we have no idea what that is. And I'm not bashing religion in any way, shape, or form. So anybody who's coming for me, please don't. Today's not the day, and I didn't take my Xanax, so God knows what will come out of my mouth. So anyhow,
I'll slap you some.
Okay, look, you see me foaming at the mouth. It's just a Xanax just soaking in my mouth. I'm joking. But they kind of say there's no this, there's no paranormal, there's no this, there's no that. But they believe in Jesus and they believe in God, and I get that. You have a faith, and that's good for you and good for your life, and that's what gets you through. But do not bash. Exactly, Bri. Do not bash the ones who are doing paranormal research and paranormal investigations. But these people, paranormal is the devil's work. And I'm like, you're talking about the devil, but you don't believe in God? Okay,
Yeah.
we have a double table here.
These are parishioners. If you talk to people actually in the church, they have a completely different opinion. I mean, 90% of my filming of lately has been churches. And you can guarantee that out of every 6, there's 2, there's somebody in there, there's a parishioner in there. And they say, well, what do you want to film for? I said, well, I've got a paranormal group. I don't hide it. I tell them. And they say, oh, my husband believes, but I don't. I said, but yeah, you do. You're involved in the church, so of course you believe. No, I believe in God. Well, then you believe in paranormal, and I have to explain it to them. And they go, yeah, I didn't think about it like that. Well, you never.
That's it. You want us to believe in something that you haven't. Or maybe some of them have had miracles or had a feeling or had a sign and so on, and that's great. But also the people in the paranormal who does research and does analyzing of our work, our videos and our audio, we have that too. We don't dismiss what you do, and we will not dismiss what you do. Agree to not agree to disagree. I forget the word.
I agree to disagree.
That's the one. Agree to disagree. That's the one. But I will not shut you down. I will believe what you believe in, or I will listen to you. But don't think I'm going crazy and doing the devil's work. And you're talking about the devil, but you don't believe God. There's both.
Yeah.
I'll quickly run through the comments. Holly says we have those damn Texas extremists. Religion. Holly says I'm Christian, but not one of those that believe my religion is the only one right. Holly says I don't also believe in the paranormal. And Nicholas as well said, Jim. Right, since we're doing this whole day's route, right? This is what gets up my nose the most, right? And
Coke?
People have happy. What did you just say? You English twat.
Don't put Coke up your nose. You get the ring pulled up there.
Chantel.
Don't do it.
Chantel's in the house.
Chantel.
Oh, my love. Oh my God.
Oh, I'm so happy to see you. Mwah.
I know. Oh, I
Molly says a bogey, cheeky bitch. I am my love. So people are saying that they're open-minded, blah, 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 right? And it was something that I read quite a while ago. So we all have different religions, right? So you have obviously your Christianity, you have your Buddhism, you have Islam, Judaism, all the rest, right? Then when you look at, like, you've got your Wicca, you've got your witchcraft, you've got your occult, right? But as soon as Satanism is mentioned, everybody just goes shits up. And it's like, well, if you're willing to accept every other one, why not accept Satanism? Satanism is just as right to have a religion as what everybody else has a right to have a religion. So what is the bloody difference? And if you do your proper research, it teaches you to be about yourself.
Yes.
It teaches you to be yourself, follow your own path, be who you want to be. Yeah, you have, and people might not like this opinion, but it's very much true, as you've got Christianity that gives you 10 commandments that you have to stick to, and if you don't stick to these, you're going to hell.
Myself and you were talking about it last night, and we were talking about religion. And I don't know why it's a bloody subject with me, and I know a few people hate me talking about religion, but I'm not, like I always say, I'm not anti-religion. I have my own faith, but it's like I think sometimes it's a man-made fear.
Yeah.
It's a man-made fear, and they come to Ireland and they say Ireland is a Catholic country. The fuck it is. It is. You have your furthest Catholics in Ireland, but my goodness, have they hit shit in my country about what they have done? And people say to me, I don't like priests and I don't like nuns. I mean, there's one particular nun that I did like, but the rest of them are just horrible people in God's uniform that can use that uniform as an excuse. So I don't like them. And there's a lot of history in Ireland when it comes to the nuns, Catholic. If you got pregnant out of wedlock, you didn't get pregnant by yourself, for fuck's sake. You know, you had an older man, these young women, you had an older man. Oh, sorry, love. You had an older man getting you pregnant. What happened to them? It's okay.
Nothing.
What happened to them? It's the women. I'm sorry, Lovey. It's the women who got the trouble. Sorry, they were put into homes, or they were put into, the babies were sent and sold to America. But it doesn't say anything about the men in Ireland, and that's your Catholic religion in Ireland. I probably.
Oh,
Yes, completely. So, there's Yogi.
Behind the door.
This one, Yogi Bear. But it's the. I know religion is a very sensitive subject, but those.
Yeah, it is really subject. And Holly says, in all these religions, there is one major God.
Yeah.
There is one commandment that has a set consequence, and that's adultery. This is very true. Do you know what? I'm going to totally agree with William here. It's a strange when someone that close ties most of us turn to religion. Now, I'm going to back this up, right? Now, everybody knows that I don't follow any sort of religion that way, right?
Mm.
But when I lost my papa in 2018, the first thing I wanted to do was go to church.
Aye.
But then my focus was on my gran and seeing she was all right, and then everything happened so fast with dementia and everything else, right? When I lost my gran last year in 2023, as everybody knows, all I wanted to do was go to church. I don't know why. I have no rhyme or reason for it. It's no like I've ever went to church except when my gran used to make me go when I was younger. But then she lost her faith when my uncle died when he was 39. And she lost her faith. And I mean, my gran used to go to church every Sunday without a shadow of doubt. When she lost my uncle, she just stopped going. And when I asked her years later, she said it was just because she just didn't believe in it anymore.
Right.
And obviously, when my gran died, as I said, I had no rhyme and reason why I wanted to go and sit in church. I just wanted to.
Yeah.
Excuse me. I don't know if it was because I thought maybe it's the peace and quiet, the time to think.
Yeah.
It wasn't, or what it was just I wanted to go. I've not ever actually done it, to be fair, because you know that way where I would feel strange being in a church when I don't have that belief system. But then I've went through all the motions where, and I'm very quite openly and respectful where it is that I question in my head, right? These are going to laugh, right? But these are conversations I have in my head. And all you know that I'm nuts anyway, so it's fine. Neil's just finding out that I'm nuts, so it's fine.
You're not nuts. and faith is, and I think those that move in faith, when you actually deal with priests that deal with deliverance from the dark forces on this earth, I think they do actually believe. It's just most people won't actually deal with it.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's quite an important difference.
William, Holly says, William, we're all looking for a reason why. Just get in, guys. Hi, Alan. William said, why what? With respect. What? I don't. You need to go a wee bit further, William. They're looking to religion when somebody dies, all right, because it's I don't know, it's a weird one that I don't know why you wanted to do it with any rhyme or reason.
Closer.
But
Did you feel closer?
I don't know if I felt closer. I just don't know. I felt like I needed to go and sit in a church.
I do that too. We went in St. Peter's Church yesterday, and I said to Neil, like, this, it's a big church in Drogheda. And I said, when I do a few things in town, I go into the church and I sit down for like 20 minutes by myself for peace. And I said, I'm not religious in any way, shape, or form. Am I Catholic? Yes. Am I practicing? No. Are you going to God fear me? No. That's my job to God fear me if it happens, But do I want everything to be right and kosher with my children and me and my animals and Neil and whatnot? Absolutely. Why I sit in the church, nobody knows. Why I sit like you, Lois, that when you go into a church and you sit there and you don't know why.
I think it's a whole. I have a question in my head, right? And I think it's be something that I seen once, and it was a meme of some sort, and it was talking about how God kills more people than what Satan does, right? It was something to that, the words to that effect, right? And then I sat and I had this conversation with my partner one night, was why are we even existing? Why are we existing if in the end we're all going to die anyway? So what is the whole point of creating humanity to then kill them all off? Just what is the whole point?
It's crazy that you say that, because when I was younger, I thought the same thing. We live, we have pain, we have love, we have laughter, we have sadness, and it's a circle of what the fuck just happened. Like, why are we going through this circle to teach us what? To teach us what? And I'm like, Jesus Lord. And people come back as reincarnation, and I do believe in that, and I definitely do believe in that. But a friend of mine said, I said, people said to me, you were fabulous in your former life, Jennifer, you were fabulous in your former life, and you were fabulous, and you were this and that, and so you will have a greater life the next time you live. And I'm like, okay, I must have been a fucking dickhead in my former life, because I live in this house. The house is okay, but I could have done better, I must have been an arsehole, so now I'm doing a good time in this life. I hope I am. I think I am. So I'm waiting for my next former, my next future.
You're right, Bri. Bryce just disappeared. He's like, I'm off.
Oh, Brian,
he's got to get a beer. That's what it is.
He's put a message up. It says, I've been listening back. I've got to go.
What is that? I like that too.
Marlon says, I can't speak for everyone, but I guess most people that are against religion tends to remind people's morality. Hi, Robert. On their morality, I mean. True. Eric says, I believe... Oh, why the hell are you not hitting that? I believe I've been reincarnated over 100 times. Did you all have the same life, or was it...
He's on a replay.
My other question is, why are people so afraid in the paranormal field to talk about religion? And I know people are saying, Jennifer, get off the religion train. But another question is, why are people afraid to talk about religion? Oh, we can't touch that subject, it's too taboo. I think
it is God's honest truth, right? I'm going to hit it out there. Might as well, you know me, I don't hold back. The problem is the 21st century. We live in a world now where things can't be said. You can't say this because of this. You can't say this because of that. They're trying to change history. They're trying to change the way the things are, and I'm a great believer. You leave history now. Neil's a history. Oh, I'll hold that thought.
Where did Satan come from?
What?
Where did Satan come from?
Heaven.
Yeah.
He's a fallen angel.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And where's the first reference to that?
Where he hit his on the way down.
That's an interesting one. I'm liking that.
Good one, Brian.
Come on,
Good one.
sexy Brian, tell us.
I was hoping you could tell me, because the fallen angel is actually it's Michael, isn't it? So that's not Satan. But he's woven into that. He's woven into that. Satan
One
was
says
introduced
the
by
book of
Christian spirit.
Enoch.
There we are. Lynn's in the zone. Well
There
done.
you go.
Yep.
There you go. Go on then, Lynn.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
I'm not a Bible scholar, I might add, but I do
No.
have.
William says, like the paranormal, people don't believe in ghosts fear one day that they could, so they tend to place themselves in denial.
Love that.
Robert says, yeah, Eric, I believe that you're everywhere, lol. Polly says, I've known about 2 reincarnations of myself.
Oh.
Rita says, Eric is always on replay. Robert says, sexy Bri. Highland. And William says, the church has also campaigned against the supernatural. Look at the Catholic Church now, which brings me into the subject about the Vatican. I'll come back to that one.
Yes.
Holly says, Lucifer was the morning star. And Lynn says, bought the book and getting through it slowly. There was something I wanted to ask Neil, and now for the fucking life of me, I can't even remember.
Girl, do what I do. Pen and paper and write it all down when you think about it.
I mean, she
Write
can't
it
think
down.
of what
Write
to
it down.
do. She draws a willy.
You didn't draw that. You drew that. I actually got that out.
But look, these are my thoughts. In this world, there are forces of light and there are forces of dark. And if you are a paranormal researcher, you need to be aware that they do exist. In the medieval times and earlier, people delineated. They said, right, there are going to be angels, the forces of light, and there are going to be demons and devil that are the forces of dark. They are a medieval construct. But believe it or not, the forces of darkness do exist and the forces of light do. And people that work in any medical profession in the police can tell you that they've encountered these. And it's strange and it's weird, but they do exist. So no matter what your faith, there are forces of light and there are forces of dark, and you need to be aware that they exist, and they can, that the darkness can latch onto you. And if you don't have a faith, be it Wicca, be it any type of religion whatsoever, Christianity, be it Muslim, whatever you wish to be, essentially it's a guidance to be a good person. And if you don't believe in anything, how on earth are you going to protect yourself against the forces of darkness? And I look at it this way: if everybody's voting for the man on the cross or whatever the religion may be, that's a pretty powerful thought. So if you're putting your faith in that, and you say, I do believe that this is a powerful force for me, that's the greatest protection that you can have as a paranormal researcher.
Yeah, I think the word there, and you hit it on the head, was the word faith. So it doesn't have to necessarily be a religion if you've got faith. So you can
Believe
have
in faith in it. You don't need a religion to.
That's it.
You've got to have faith. You've got to believe that sage will work. If you're going to, you've got to believe that holy water will work. If you're going to make your circle and make yourselves and the holy wafer, make sure that you're safe. If you don't believe in it, guess what? It ain't going to work.
Right.
Exactly.
I've had my doubts. I've had my doubts, and I know I've spoken to you about it, Neil, about my anger with God and the religion and my anger. And people said, so my friend said to me last weekend, was I an atheist? And I'm like, no, I'm not. I just don't have to be Irish and Catholic. Do I have to be? It's kind of, when I'm put in that situation to be asked, do I believe in God? I'm supposed to say, yes, I do, because I'm afraid of God. And if I say no, he's going to strike me down and so on. And sometimes I do. My favorite song is Jesus Take the Wheel. It actually is my favorite song. One of my many favorite songs, Jesus Take the Wheel, because that means basically Jesus Take the Wheel is like, I don't fuck a bitch up today. That's all it means. It doesn't mean I'm religious. It just means Jesus Take the Wheel. And I do believe and I don't believe, I believe in more stuff that has shown themselves than I have of God, if that makes sense.
I believe in faith.
Huh?
Faith. I believe in faith, and that's
faith.
it. It's such a widespread thing, isn't it? It's faith. As long as you've got faith, no matter what it is, It's faith. It's a belief.
Your own. It's your own.
It means if other people share your faith, you've got a lot more people on your side if you're dealing with the dark stuff.
Of course.
I mean, the problem with churches is they make you look like that.
Yes.
And you have to really look at the bigger picture.
Yes.
As a collective, everything's there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it's now a collective. It's and Robert Fulton would like you to draw a willy, Jen.
I know.
You drew a Willie, and he says lots of people believe in Satan. He was just an angel. There are lots of angels, just like myself, Robert, an angel.
Me too.
He's redeemed himself there with that comment. Actually, I like that.
And it's such a taboo subject. It's such a taboo subject, and why it is, I don't know. Because there's bloody hundreds of religions out there, faiths and beliefs and so on. But everyone has to fight about religion. And people are saying, it's the devil doing this work. Oh, here comes Nick.
Nick Mueller. Nick!
Going on?
Time I was about to go on a rant. It came in on time.
What's going on, Jenny?
How are you, Nick? You all right, love?
Doing great.
Good.
Currently on the road right now, heading to the Ohio State Reformatory. Currently already halfway through Indiana.
You wearing your waistcoat?
We're already through.
Continue on Indiana 26 East.
We are? I thought I didn't see anything from Ohio, inside of Ohio yet.
Well, I mean, we're just...
Are you wearing your famous waistcoat, Nick?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, you are. I see it.
I got.
Hey Tom. Everybody's shouting, "Hey Nick." I'll leave the comments now. So, Nick.
Nick.
Yeah, what's up?
You get better connection.
I don't know what it is. I mean,
Yeah, because he's not in a wood.
Tom's Wi-Fi. That's why the connection.
Love it. I told you to have the night off, young man.
Well, yeah, I know. I just wanted to come on for just like a minute or two because I never got to have the opportunity to say yesterday. But I just wanted to come on to wish Bri a happy birthday. I hope you had a really good day yesterday. Happy birthday!
Cheers, fellas. Cheers.
Oh, Nick, I can't tell you online, but I'll tell you when I speak to you over the weekend what I said to them before we came on the show. But, and if I had taken a picture of their faces, I would have got a really good photo.
Has she got feces on her hands? Did she say?
No. Oh my God.
What's feces? I'm sorry, I really didn't hear that correctly.
Nick, help me.
Feces on the hands, to get some sort of wet wipes cleaned up, darling.
What can I say?
She said she's going to cut up.
Wash your hands for a start.
I'm a bit busy.
Is that right? Not a dirty protest. Thank God for that.
Quick, Lois. I got to say also real quick, Lois, because I thought about it. But since we were passing through a good majority of Indiana, I mean, yeah, Tom says we're not from the Indiana-Ohio border now, but we happen to pass by the Tippecanoe River. And I thought about one of my nicknames because of you.
The new one.
No,
Nicky Canoe.
no, it's because we passed
Tiny
by.
canoe?
No, Lois doesn't. Well, Lois, no, I guess you didn't know this, Tom. Yeah, Lois came up with a new nickname for me that I've had endless because of Tip Canoe. Now calls it sometimes Nick Canoeing.
Nick Canoe. My Nicky Canoe.
No more Nick Corn. Corn of the fields?
You know what? I'm actually
Past the cornfield.
I am not I am not seeing any corn right now. There's no corn at all. Must have been all cut out.
No, it hasn't even started growing yet.
Well, it looks freshly cut.
Well, that's good, Nick. If there's no corn, there's no children of the corn. So,
I'm liking that, Ian. Spot on.
Holly says hi, Nick. Sarah Louise says hi, Nick. Nicholas saying hi, Nick.
See everyone.
Everybody saying happy birthday to Bri.
See you later.
Bye, honey. Bye, Tom. Enjoy. Hasta la vida. Bon voyage. Au revoir.
He's just saying bye because he's
So where are we at apart from Jen Strawn Willies?
What?
Another thing what you were saying about people going to church for comfort. One thing my granddad always says, you'll never find an atheist on a battlefield either. Which is very
Oh, look, there's Neil.
I'm going to the ladies' room.
Bye, Dad.
Yeah, I gotta get going.
If she's going to the ladies' room, doesn't she need to
Bye,
go?
honey.
Yeah,
Bye.
Jen takes notes while she's doing this.
Stop it! You did that.
Right, I'll quickly. Right, so William says it's strange because I've spoken to the Dom atheists in the past that somehow became Satanists. Nicola says what I can't get is why do we celebrate Jews dying on a cross? Lynn says you need to have belief in yourself. The power within is massive. You are able to do anything you want as long as you protect your spiritual aura. Faith in yourself. God is within all of us. As we were made in His image, we all have a good God factor in your brain. I thought I seen Nick there. Do what's right for you. So everybody's saying bye, Nick. Holly's saying the resurrection is what I thought we celebrated. Holly said no offence. So William and Holly are having a wee bit of discussion because he allegedly took on all the sins of the world, apparently. And then it's William, that's what Christians believe. He will stand before God and basically plead our case and take our sins so that we can go into heaven. I'm not going to heaven. Hate to tell you guys, I'm down below because I've been too bad.
I'm actually surprised you went in a church and didn't burst into flames, but there you go.
I'll have you know I had my radiation suit on.
So it were internal combustion.
There you go. What can you say? There's now demons that are protected against holy water, etc. So what can you say?
There is.
Now my supervisor has returned, so I've got to get out of the chair.
Yes, you do.
That poor man. He only sat his ass down in 2 minutes. He's kicked off.
Did he take over?
I love this one.
Oh, I think you two are so cute.
Well, I am. I don't know about him.
She's the cute one.
Sorry.
So, Bri, have you had a good birthday bash?
Oh, it's wonderful. I draw pictures too.
Is he batching off for his birthday, did she say?
I draw pictures
To you
too.
and I know what your pitch.
I didn't hear that. I've got hearing difficulty.
Good luck to you. Who's on your show. Sorry, Natty.
I said I draw pictures too to Nettie, but she can't see the arrow.
You did not send her a picture. I've seen what you sent her, and it looks like some sort of lollipop thing. I don't know what it is, mate, but you know, there's counselling for that. I love you, brother, but you know, there's no need for that. Mind you, Nettie's interested.
Alright, what is like? So my Irish team, and I can't remember if you have or haven't. Are you still off? Are you on?
Am I on or off
Mute.
what?
Are you on mute?
Oh, no, I'm not on mute. No.
No, podcasts.
Oh, I'm still on the podcast. I'm back on the 24th. I had to take a few weeks off for a little break. I took a few weeks off. I'm back on the 24th, which is on a Friday. I know I have to change it back to Saturdays because I'm on Things Network, but I have to, back on Saturdays. But I'm back on the 24th for a round table.
And it's a special
Fantastic.
because it comes with a special scratch and sniff card. So when each people speak, you can scratch it and smell it. Go for that, folks. New for pop.
It's like one of the ones. Oh my lord!
Smell
Wait, Robert, why did the picture thing bring a smile to my face?
I did not draw. I will show you what Neil had drawn. Right?
I've drawn nothing.
This.
Yeah.
Say this. That's what he drew.
Producing a phallic symbol. It's about the size of my thumb.
It's a tower. He drew a tower.
It is. It's a special tower with a snail on top.
We're all good, Richard. I hope you're well, love.
Hi, Richard. So we're back out on we're out on investigation on Sunday night. Myself and Neil are going to Dublin tomorrow to bring Neil around to the fabulous Dublin sites tomorrow. That means I have to get up early. And then
I rise early every morning myself. Who wouldn't? Eh? Yeah. Yeah. See what I'm saying there, boys? You know what I'm saying?
Lord, take the wheel.
Right.
I swear to God.
What is like?
And then on Sunday we're going to Ardgillan Castle for an investigation. I wish I could mute him, but I can't. If I mute him, I mute me. But sorry, Neil. Love you, miss you, mean it. But on Sunday we're going to Ardgillan Castle for an investigation. Now I've been there many times when I was in my 20s. I'm still in my 30s, but in my 20s, and we would walk there with my dogs and so on. It's a fabulous place, but I've never got to investigate it with my team. So we investigated. I want to mute you so bad right now. So anyway, so we're investigating. We investigated a couple weeks ago, and we're investigating again on Sunday night, and we're taking this one with me. Oh, I can't.
You lucky ducky.
I can't leave my home in case he rips into the rubbish bags in the kitchen. So I have to take him with.
I soiled the floor actually. I dragged my arse across the carpet.
So I have to take him out with me, but I have a license. I have a license for him.
I get this text if I'm left on me on a malt. Pull me on fur out. It's nasty.
What is like? What about you, Nettie? What is happening in Nettie's land on Sunday?
Right, nothing this week, Lois. Not till next week.
Not next week, my love. What about you, Ian? What's happening in Ian's world for the weekend?
Oh, still waiting to hear back from my client so we can go and finish that. I mean, they're paramedics, so
wow,
get them both off. But so as soon as I hear from them, we'll go and deal with that. So
I've worked with paramedics who have problems with attachments, and that's no joke. That's no joke, mate.
Wow.
Yeah, no joke.
Okay.
Absolutely no joke. So power on, buddy. Keep safe.
Well, luckily, it's her grandparents, which she didn't get on with, that are in their house. So
you laughed, so I smiled, Ian. So it was a nervous smile.
But he's like, next week on Fridays, we have Shane Mark coming on. Shane Mark Berth from Holland. He's in things. I want to say, I keep saying Dutchland. I need to stop that with saying he's from Dutchland. He works with Mary Williamson, Ravens Paranormal. So that will be a really interesting one. He's an interesting guy. I'm looking forward to it. Next Thursday on to the Graven Back, we have Michael Koff coming on. We had him on Frightners last week, and he is coming on to the Graven Back next week, so I'm looking forward to it. I just want to make everybody aware, on the 13th of June, we are doing, on the to the Graven Back, we are doing autism awareness. So it will be a very, very interesting one. We've got a special guest for this one, and we have the lovely Belle, who she has a firm to do with autism. So it will be really a really good show, guys. So we have got a lot coming up for both shows, definitely. And we'll have Mr. Story coming on the 21st of June. Young Neil in the back will be on Friday Frightners. I am looking forward to having him on.
At that point, he'll be sitting here and I'll be sitting
My
there.
tour manager.
Yeah. And Jen will be in the background drawing pictures of things.
We're liking that, Ian. We don't know what sexy bride up this weekend.
No, Ian, I'm going to show you what I'll be drawing, right?
What's Sexy Bri up to this weekend?
It's a big old pair of ditties there. Look at them. Well,
I'm up to a
Yeah, that's Bri happy.
not as happy as me, mate.
This
like
weekend,
babies.
this weekend, I will be mostly driving the Jaguar around
No, night, Nicola.
Old Holes. Yes.
Ooh.
Wink, wink. He does a wink.
Aye.
I think
Guess who's getting up? Guess who's getting up the back roads this weekend, Nettie?
Are you up the back road there, Brian? Are you knocking on the ground store? That's what we're liking. Well done. He's getting his hands dirty. He's getting hands dirty, getting amongst it. I admire that. Spot on.
Yeah.
You say, listen. It's not me, it's him. We're still alive. You're still talking. We're still alive, you're still talking.
I didn't hear that, sorry.
Nothing.
What he's like. Eric says, yeah, Lois, stop saying that. Deutschland is Germany. Lost sound law. Sorry, Richard.
Just for you, Richard. Movies.
Oh, what you like? Holly and William are still having a conversation. Robert says, Bri likes a nice pair of knockers. Eric says, I wait to get to the UK next year. No, Holly. But I just want to thank everybody for coming on. I want to thank all the viewers as well. Thank you, Nettie, for keeping it under your hat. Thank you. Thank you, the lovely Jen and Neil.
Oh, thank
and
you.
as you two guys, you are always here.
It's the best show. It's the best show, I have to say. It's very relaxed, very easy, very comfortable, very funny. It's brilliant. Love it. Love being part of it. Thank you so much.
God bless you.
Thank you very much. And now he's got to get a kick up the arse for keeping it a secret.
And he's going to get kick up the arse for just getting a kick up the arse. Because I was supposed to kick people up the arses.
I know what that means.
But everybody,
I love Chantel.
night, good night, Chantel. Love you loads, honey. Get well soon. But everybody have a good weekend and, and stay safe. Bye, everyone.
Bye.